So what is it that brings you out here tonight?
We have to have change. That's the only thing we got to do right now is get change. We need Herschel walk in there, at least have the Senate 50-50, so we can at least get some committees done in there.
But you know, if Herschel wins, the Democrats still have control of the Senate.
I understand that, but we just got to come out and do what we got to do, vote.
And what is it about Herschel that you like so much?
I think Herschel is, I'm a Republican, so I'm going to vote Republicans.
No matter who. Would you vote whoever had the R to the right of their name?
Well, you got to vote with along party lines, because if you have a president that in Biden's situation right now, we have the House and he doesn't have the Senate, it's hard to get stuff done. So we got to make sure it's down along the party lines.
So is there anything that would be like a deal breaker for a Republican for you, that's something that would just be like a bridge too far for you?
At this point, no.
What is it about Herschel Walker that you respond to?
The conservative values.
In terms of which issues specifically? Are there issues that matter to you?
The border. I had my brother and my mother both died of fentanyl poisoning, so that's a big issue for me.
And is what do you see as his assets as far as being there to fight that?
Securing it. I mean, the border is not secure whatsoever. I mean, Joe Biden and the Democrats can tell you it is, but people are coming over here constantly with all these drugs. So
there was a serious report last week in deference to your family, and I'm so sorry about that. There was a report that most fentanyl in this country is manufactured in this country, and that we need to crack down on it on this side of the border rather than at the border. Do you think that your experience is much more intimate with it than mine has ever been, and I feel terrible about that, but is that something that you think should be paid more attention to?
No, that's wrong. That's false. Fentanyl is not mostly produced in this country. I mean, that's fake.
Oh, so the report you just disagree with?
No, I disagree totally with that report.
Okay.
Well, I used to live on the southern border, and illegal immigration, all these illegals coming in, fentanyl coming into the country. Democrats don't want to do anything about it. I believe having Herschel, giving at least a 50-50 Senate is better than 51-40. 51-40 will control all the committees. It'll be a disaster. We got to have Herschel.
So Herschel Walker, he's not just a Republican, but he's someone that he's a Christian. He stands for the values of the people, stands for the values of the nation. He's someone that represents Christians of all walks, I think. He understands not just what we want as Christians, what we need to do, but he understands that we need to bring God back into our daily lives. I think that's really important. God is he's the answer to a lot of things, and when you're picky about the questions you ask. And I think if we brought God back into the schools, we brought God back into the daily life, I think that's important.
Herschel was such a great speaker, and I think a lot of people don't realize how smart he is.
Was there anything that spoke to you tonight? Is there an issue that he talked about that means a lot to you as a Georgia voter?
Everything he said is important to me. I can't pick one thing in particular, really.
But what we've done, we've elected people to office that bring in pronouns into our military. Do you know it? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They're bringing pronouns in our military. And I'm like, what the heck is a pronoun? I'm sick and tired of this pronoun stuff. Are you tired of this pronoun stuff? And I thought, yes, I am. Wait. So what I'm gonna do for this senator, I'm gonna get him a pronoun. His pronoun is former senator pronoun. That's the pronoun he got, former senator, because it is time that we get leaders in Washington that not gonna put up this stuff no more. We're a great country. And we're a great country together. And I'm sick and tired of people thinking we should be first. And then you make the statement, America first, they get all upset. If they live in America, shouldn't they think America should be first? Because we're from that great school of Ricky Bobby. We're not first. We don't want to be last. I don't want to be last. I want to be first.